If you guys are looking to be able to get more one-on-one help with either a live stream or a coaching session, be sure you check out MeisterMadden.com. Enjoy the rest of this video. What's up, YouTube? It's T-Meister bringing you guys a Madden 19 defensive tip for stopping a playmaker hitch out of the trips tight end in the Patriots. First off, formation kind of does matter. You can use this with the linebackers, although it tends to work better with your best man corner. So we're going to go ahead, move Desmond Trufant over to the slot corner position instead. We'll move this guy over to that. And I like to come out in a cover 2, Tampa 2, cover 2 sink, or a hard flat even. They all work. So we're just going to come out into Tampa 2. We're going to go into trips tight end. Now the popular play for trips tight end playmaker hitch is PA shot wheel. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like stock. Now this is what they're going to do to run it. They're going to fade the tight end and they're going to put B on a hitch. And their read is going to be Julian Edelman on this crossing route. So to take away that, first off, this is a game. Madden is a chess game. It is give and take. If you notice them constantly doing a drag, then what I would do instead is I would man up my linebacker to him man up A to B, which is a cross man. Or if it was on the opposite side, I'd be X to B. It just all depends on what side you're wanting to cross man your linebacker every single time if they're drag routing. Now, if they're doing a simple playmaker, what I would do is I'm going to get him on the right controller. I'm going to move Desmond Trufant in. Now, you can baseline, although I usually don't baseline in a trips formation because of the run. But I'm going to move him in, and I'm going to man him up to B. So whenever you're clicked onto a player, when you hit A and up on the right stick, it gives you the options of who you can man up. You can see individual coverage. But I'm going to go ahead and man him up to B instead. So this will take away the playmaker hitch. So I'm going to put all these guys into contain. We're going to go ahead and snap the ball. I forgot to hop off the corner, but there we go. You can see it is shut down. So if you're worried about somebody constantly using a playmaker hitch on you, the best option I can give you is to man him up. Otherwise, what's going to happen if you don't man up a corner, I'll just go ahead and show you guys what's going to go on. We're going to do this, do that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the play action and contain. So it's all set up. We're going to go ahead and snap the ball. Let's just assume, okay, you have to guard this now. You have to. Otherwise, you can see that is a touchdown. Now, if he was to use that playmaker ability, he could playmaker B to where you left your zone assignment. So by taking away this playmaker hitch with manning him up, do this and that, you no longer have to worry about what direction he's going to playmaker him. You're not able to just fully focus on that crossing route. And if you're really concerned, you could actually cross man your safeties, although I would put in corners in that position instead of a safety, simply because better man coverage, lots of different things you can do. But this is just very basic takeaway playmaker hitch. So show you guys, you man up your corner, your slot corner. If there's somebody in the flats, please try not to man them up, as oftentimes that can just hurt you in the long run. If there is somebody in the flats and there's like 3 linebackers playing in the middle field, man them up to the corner instead. It's a better option than just leaving a playmaker completely and utterly alone. So go ahead and set this up. Make sure my guys are in the contain so we don't get like insta sheds. But you can see we're going to go ahead use the playmaker. Now, unfortunately, I can't really keep up because I can't hold down right trigger at the same time. But you can see that the playmaker is not open. It is completely shut down no matter what direction you push it, whether you push it up, where you go left, you go right, you come back to you. And it's just, it's boxed. Very, very easy way to stop a playmaker hitch. Now, in Gun Bunch, it's going to be a little different. Gun Bunch can be very, very tricky because it's going to be used as a drag, oftentimes with some sort of post route. Like a big thing they'll do, I can't do this in practice mode, but they'll put either, I think it's Edelman, they'll put on a post route, and then Chris Hogan, I don't even know his first name, on a corner route, and then Barrios, whoever the lone receiver is, they'll have him on a drag, and sometimes usually max protect or leave Gronkowski on a flat route. Oftentimes the running back is going to be blocked. So this is where it can get a little tricky. I'm going to go ahead and just baseline just to make it a little easier to see. Baseline press. Now here's where you want to cross man. I'm going to just put Barrios into a drag. I'm going to block my running back as well. Something similar to this fake, and they may motion this guy out. I mean, there's a lot of different things they'll do. So here's how I take away this little playmaker. Now this is going to be a special chemistry applicable to MUT only. So for the regs guys, it's not going to be as sharp of a cut, but it's still something you need to worry about. So I'm going to double tap RB and I'm going to cross man. So I'm going to hit A, up on the right stick, and X. Now nickel normal, you can have safeties in at linebacker position. You can't have a corner in. So if you have James Derwin in at safety, plug him into that position because he can get 91 man. So he'll play this a lot better. And we're going to go ahead, snap. I'm going to put all these guys contained real fast. So we're going to go ahead and snap the ball. Pop off this guy. And we're just going to playmaker him upfield. Now again, you can see that the playmaker is shut down. Again, I can't emphasize this enough to put a safety in at linebacker. That's what the pros are doing. That's what you should be doing. And that's the best way that you can stop a little playmaker drag, a little playmaker hitch. I'm trying to think of other ways they could do it. And one other way they could do this as well is this isn't going to work out so well. I'm going to go ahead and do a max protect to make it more efficient. Sometimes if they're running like a post route or a corner out of some variety with Hogan, this is what I like to do, is put my wide receiver into a hitch and use him as a playmaker. So let's just say that I did that. Here's one thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and double tap RB, up on the right stick, RB, and we're going to man him up. Now this comes with practice, lots and lots of practice, lots and lots of repetition in game, learning what your opponent's tendencies are. If it is a tight formation and you see them constantly putting some receiver on a hitch, you always want to man up the linebacker to the same side unless you're expecting a drag. Then you want to cross man. Same side, hitch, man up, same side linebacker. Drag, cross man, opposite side linebacker. That's how I'm going to explain it. If you guys are 100% clear on that, please ask me down below in the comment section. Now I'll clarify it a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and baseline real fast again. Baseline. That's not a baseline. This isn't a very good baseline either. But okay. So again, we're going max protect. This isn't how they run this play. People never run this play like this. But this is just to give you an idea of perhaps what they may do. I'm gonna go ahead and double tap RB, A, up on the right stick, RB. That's going to go ahead and take away that little playmaker. I'm going to put these guys into a spy. Something they may do is they may motion this guy out and do something like this and then wait for it to develop on the sideline. If it's not getting open as quickly as they'd like, they may use that playmaker hitch, playmaker him to the open part of the field wherever your user was taken away from, and playmaker him that direction. So very basics of defending playmaker. Biggest tip I can give you, play games. Madden 19 is going to frustrate you, and it's going to tick you off when you're first getting used to this. But I can promise you, as you get these reps in, as you get used to your opponent's tendencies, then you're going to be playing a lot better lockdown defense. So, with that said, as always, get in the lab, especially with using Playmaker and defending it. And until next time, see ya.